What advice would you give someone going into a leadership position for the very first time?
Based on the experience, I do have some practical advices for the new leaders. My first advice is to get a mentor. By doing so, your job is half done. Learn from someone's experience. No need to learn everything the hard way. Secondly, third is don't be dejected by the bad experience, wherein people might not always acknowledge the good things that you might have done as a leader. You might have really worked hard and gone out of the way to do things for the team, but at times you might not get an equal response in return. Your management or your seniors may think that it was your duty to do so. Your team members might think they got whatever they deserved rightfully, and your efforts behind it can be completely unnoticed. But that's part and parcel of the job. Very few people are actually grateful, so don't keep any expectation in return. Otherwise, the fear is that you'll be upset and start going against your leadership creed. Fourth point is do macro management and not micromanagement. The primary role of a leader is to give direction. He should support and trust the team to do the micromanagement. At times, he needs to get his hands dirty, but that should be occasional and not every time. Then comes the fifth point. Insecurity and leadership cannot go hand in hand. The bad desire that most of the managers have is that they have to stay on top at any cost. The desperation to stay in the power and the constant fear of losing it leads to insecurity and is one of the main reasons behind dirty politics in a team, which eventually leads to disrupting the efficiency and productivity of the team. It has been observed that an insecure person will always prefer to hire people who are intellectually far below him. Next point is never stop the process of assessing our leadership skills. Self-assessment is good, but at times we do go wrong in assessing ourselves. We should be open to reassess by entertaining feedbacks from peers, colleagues, and the team members. And lastly, I want to caution that don't get easily impressed and get carried away by someone's power or position and start imitating them, assuming that whatever they are doing is right. All successful people are not always good leaders, but all good leaders are always successful.